Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? We have for you Dumbo. It is on the minute, every minute. You're going to do 4 touch and go dumbbell clean and jerks. Now it is a single dumbbell, so you're going to do 2 clean and jerks each side. So every minute on the minute. You're going to go until you can't go no more, which is kind of like the beep test. So we're going to go at a cap at 15 minutes. If you get to 15 minutes, just cut it off, stop going. You crazy, you're going extra today. So let's get into our warm up. So let's go ahead and start with our Spider-Man. Woo-hoo. You're gonna step out. Yeah. Get this forearm down and do a nice stretch. Again, if you need to stand up, switch sides, do it. If you don't, you can just place your hands on the ground, step that one foot back, the other one outside your hands, and do that stretch. So that is our Spider-Man for today. Then we're going to do an inchworm with a push-up and an air squat in it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we're going to get up on our tippy toes, stretch, down, walk your hands, do a push-up, walk the feet in, widen your stance here, then do an air squat. So that is the inchworm with a push-up and an air squat integrated into it. Then you're going to find a dumbbell. So grab your dumbbell. What we're going to do first is a Romanian deadlift, which is our single dumbbell. So I have the dumbbell placed in between my feet. My feet aren't too wide. I want them about hips distance wide. If you have a huge dumbbell, maybe a little wider. So what I'm going to do is hinge at the hips, keep my arms nice and long, grab the bell. There's a soft bend in the knee, stand up. You're going to do that for 30 seconds. If you have a larger dumbbell, you can switch how you hold it by grabbing each bell and down in front of your shins for the Romanian deadlift. This one gives you more of a stretch in the hamstrings. Make sure you don't go too far down. You don't want to round your back. Keep the shoulders nice and back. Only go as far down as you keep a nice flat back. After that, we're going to do some active Samson. So you're going to step out with whichever foot makes you happy today. Interlock the fingers, and you want to press up, try to get the shoulder stretch and also get a hip stretch. Stand this one up, switch sides. After that, we're going to do down dog with a push-up. So what you're going to do, many different ways to start this one. I'm going to start with a push-up this time. So I'm going to walk my hands out, and then I'm going to shift into a push-up. And then once I'm up, I'm going to shift my weight and bring my head through my hands and my arms and try and get a stretch and press down through the heels. And kind of alternate to get the stretch in the back of my leg. And then you go back to a push-up. You might need to adjust your placement of your hands or your feet to make the push-up easier and more doable, and also feeling the stretch in that down dog position. After that, grab your handy dandy dumbbell that's over there. We're going to do 30 seconds of strict press. So you're going to do 15 seconds each side. So pick a side. You want your dumbbell resting on your shoulder. Your elbows coming down at an angle, not completely down, just at an angle, not way up either. It's kind of like a 45, if you know math, something like that. My feet are underneath my hips, and it's going to squeeze everything, and I'm going to drive straight up. So you do 15 seconds per side. So when you're ready, you're going to switch. Again, the feet are on the hips. Nice tight core. Right, straight up. If you have a mirror, you can look awkwardly at yourself. Or if you have a camera, you do that too. So that's our dumbbell strict press. So after that, you're going to put the dumbbell down. We're going to stretch out some more of our quads by doing the flamingo stretch. So what you're going to do is maybe step a little bit with a foot, come up off the other one, and to get a good stretch with this one, I have found that if you drive your knee more towards the ground, to where this guy's vertical, and then you bring that foot further back, like so, I get a better stretch in my quad. Then we're going to add an extra thing, slight bend the knee, kind of hinge forward. Some people have a hard time with that balance, so if you can't do the hinge forward, just make sure you're getting the stretch. If you have more problems with balance, that's fine. Just make sure you grab like a door jamb, a friend, something to help you so you don't wobble so much. We don't want you to hurt yourself. That's a nice stretch right there. After that, you're gonna do a dumbbell front squat. Since we're only working with one dumbbell, you're gonna have to grab it by both bells. So one in each hand, like so. You're gonna widen your stance. Send the hips back and down, eyes forward, chest up. Make sure you try and spread the floor apart with your feet. That way you're making sure your knees are always tracking over your toes in the squat. Then after that, we're gonna do a dumbbell push press. So you're gonna have your dumbbell, it's just like with the strict press, but the only difference is you're going to do a slight dip. You're sending your hips back just a scotch. And you're going to actively squeeze the glutes, and at the top, you're gonna press that dumbbell up. This is what it looks like. So from here, "15 seconds per side on that. Once you're done, you're doing that a whole nother round. So 2 rounds of that, all that warm-up stuff at once. So we hope that you have an awesome day. Stay safe, lose weight, get fit. Check us out at revoltfitness.net.